Yeah, man.
What do you guys remember from last week? Talk me through it.
Absolutely nothing.
It wasn't last week.
Our DM took a week off, so we ain't got a clue.
My character's voice was pissing off James. That was all I know.
Yeah.
All I remember was I was testing out the staff, like 3 years ago. Press button number 5 and number 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you missed a button as well. So last time you found yourselves delving deeper into the dungeon. The shifting flesh and the fear of the unknown slowly starts to take its toll on your sanity. After the discovery of another lost adventurer named Hans, and Kenneth making himself known from the shadows, you decide to continue your venture where you encountered a cultist priest and its minions. You also discovered an unusual artifact with 6 buttons plotted at equal intervals. Gravel bravely tested the item, and to his delight, each button produced a different magical ability. We finished the session as he pressed the 6th and final button. And as you press this button...
No, not that button! Shit.
The flange at the top folds back,
Another flange.
and a blade appears out the top in flames, a flaming blade, longsword, and the rest of the shaft, it shortens into a handle, so you're holding this blade. But you missed a button as well, or I think we may have skipped over it or something. But you did miss a button. You missed button number 4.
Yeah, well, nobody.
I thought number 4 was the battle axe.
Nobody would let me play with it.
Number 1 was nothing. 2 was a like a battering ram. 3 was a spear. 4 was battle axe. Number 6 was flaming long sword.
Did you miss 5? Oh,
yeah,
right, okay.
5.
But I could have found out what it did, but you wouldn't let me play with it.
So
it attacked you.
Let's have a look here. All right. Button number 4. Okay, no. Button number 5. So you went. So button number 6 is actually button number 1 that you press, because you worked from the bottom button, which was number 6. Yeah. So you worked from the opposite way around.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 4 was actually number 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
But, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, this weapon is a D&D weapon, and it is the Rod of Lordly Might. And each button does a separate magical ability.
You can stick a rod.
It has a +3 bonus to attack and a +3 to damage. And you also get some abilities once a day. You get Drain Life, Paralyze, or Terrify.
I think I'll find this thing on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. So whilst you find that...
just a little bit.
So I'll just recap you on the buttons. So in the order that you press them in, nothing happened with button number 6. Number 5, it transformed into a handheld battering ram. Number 4, which you didn't press, I won't tell you what that is until you press it. Number 3 turned into a spear. Number 2 turned into an axe. And number 1 turned into a weapon called the Flame Tongue.
Yep.
So as you press that button, it transformed into a long sword, but you get the choice out of different swords every time you press it. So you can use a great sword, long sword, or rapier, scimitar, or short sword. Each with obviously you're going to choose the most powerful one.
I say, Pebbles, that's a marvelous toy you've got over there. Fantabulous.
Yeah, and it says that it's used like a sort of double-ended mace, but for this, we're going to use it as a quarterstaff.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I thought you'd really like that because it's quite a technical magic weapon.
Mm.
And so the surroundings that you're in, so you can hear bubbling and murmuring in the distance, but there's the red mist which tends to like shroud the sort of your outer edge of the room you're in, and then there's like skull totems everywhere and flesh, like squirming flesh over everything. And I know you remember the flesh because I mention it all the time. And then there was the book that Hans picked up, which was the Book of Constitution. You remember what that does? I sent you over the details for it.
I'm not off the top of my head, but I can read about it. And yes, it gives us resistance to poison, advantage on the concepts to avoid the disease.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting the COVID anytime soon, okay?
He's had his jab.
Has he got his booster?
I double vaccinated with a booster. So 2 times I had it in me, Okay.
As you're standing there and Gravel's checking out his new toy, you can hear like muffled noises as if it's a voice. And it doesn't seem to come from any particular direction. It seems like it's all around you. But you can't make out words, but you can hear it's like somebody under a bedsheet or something going.
Under a bedsheet.
Under a pillow.
No one underneath my bed. It's not been used for a while.
It's not quite clear. And
Do I see like an exposed hand, like hands?
Oh,
you know how you met hands? Like,
yeah.
Heard the noises, got an exposed limb.
Yeah.
No, don't. We're not uncovering any more bastards like him.
Come on, Bammy, sing to me, baby.
Gravel, give me a perception roll.
Yes,
Right.
And if you see something, fucking leave it there.
You're not much of a hero for your brigade, are you?
Not anymore. Not since they introduced this penis.
I got a 9, so I don't see shit.
Yes.
Nah,
That's because Bramhouse trying to cover up his eyes.
you should, yeah.
Leave him alone. Bammy, leave him alone, okay? He's busy.
I do wonder what those murmurings are. We can hear them. Could we see any movement, any extra eyeballs looking at us? Is that what we were investigating?
He was investigating that.
But he didn't do a very good job of it.
He didn't. Give me a
Because
perception.
was trying to poke my eye out.
Well, sorry. Hey, it's not terrible. First roll of the night. That would be a 14.
You can't see anything because the flesh is constantly moving and shifting. There's nothing that pops out that's obvious like previously when you found hands.
Well, I haven't seen this much moving flesh since my father organized an orgy for his 40th birthday party.
The area you're in.
Normal father or your stepfather?
No, Daddy. Not my stepfather's not into all that kind of thing. He does like a good Goliath, though.
I've been to a few of his parties over in my time. I'm just saying.
The area that you're in, if you remember, is a dead end. So you went over the bridge.
Yeah.
And you came to a fleshy tunnel, and then you came to this area that you're in, and it's a dead end.
John,
why am I thinking we're not getting out of here? I keep thinking we're going to be staying here forever.
If we carry on standing here, we might.
But this is the thing, because every time we're moving forward, it's like everything, this fleshy stuff, it moves, and it's almost like it's changing every time we go. So maybe it's causing it to be a dead end, so we cannot get anywhere. Maybe we've got to figure something else out. Why don't you give the fleshy thing a poke him with your new stick? Why are you laughing, Bammy? I'm being very serious right now, okay?
Okay, I'll go.
How about, if we believe that you wait here, we'll go down and take one of the next exits, and we'll see if if it's free, we'll come back for you.
Oh.
Such a dick.
Oh.
I'm not that fucking silly, okay?
What? Well, in that case, I'll wait here then, and you two fuck off. Here I am.
We need to stick together, okay?
Coming up
I
with
don't trust you. Maybe you should hold my hand. If you cannot behave yourself, maybe you should hold my hand so you don't get lost.
Oh, shit, yes, I'll hold your hand, sure. Minor illusion. So I'll put my hand out there.
Don't be playing tricks on me, okay?
Well, I was coming up with a very sensible idea, right? Because, it would have been an idea to see if anything moved. But no, it's all about whether you want to be left here or not.
I don't want, no, just in case any of us, if it's not just about me, I'm talking about you, okay? I'm saying about what if you get stuck behind, you stay behind, and it moves and you get trapped like I got trapped. And the last thing anybody wants to see when they walk past is to see your face coming out of the side.
I sort of, I put my head down to the floor and go, I'd be doing you.
And if anything, it bloody stinks in there.
Well, that's only because of you. You should think about showering more.
I'll be pressing.
I didn't get this
the
complexion
buttons
from being a dirty man, Behave yourself.
So, because I know they don't like fire.
You're pressing which button? Sorry.
Button number 1 to bring out the flaming.
Oh
tongue.
yeah, press button number 1, and you choose its form. Have you got the?
Yeah, sure.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, it says press button number 1.
Yeah, so it just becomes, it morphs into a sword or a scimitar, whatever you want it to be, and you hold it in your hand as it's like raging flames.
So wherever this dead end is.
Yes, I was just about to offer my sword for the offering as well. Just hack and slash at the dead end.
There is, so you can see. So let me explain it a little bit better. Right. So you got a ceiling, you got a floor, and you've got skull totems, flesh wrapping around all of this stonework. On the far end, it's where the mist, sort of the limit of the mist. It's like there's a railing or something, like a metal, blackened iron spiked railing. Along the bottom, and it's like flesh twisting around it. So it looks like a room if you just consider the smoke as like the limit of the wall, but you don't know what's beyond that.
Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, should be very careful as we're going.
Yep.
Let's walk around the room, shall we?
You walk around, and little bits of the whole of the flesh seem to reach out at you every now and again. Looking at some of the eyeballs are looking at you. You poke one in the eye, and it sort of squirms away. But as you get to,
you just cut it.
Yeah, and as you get to the railing, you can see that it goes directly down. So beyond is like there's no floor on the other side. It's just a drop.
I'm guessing we can't go down. Unless you want me ticket to,
Hans, come here. I'm kidding.
What are you saying to me, Bammy?
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I was just wondering if you.
No, you cannot say you'll say this 1 minute and then you'll say something else, and then you stop messing with me, okay?
As you stand there, the mist seems to momentarily clear and gives you a glimpse into the wider landscape of this world. You can see that The ceiling is a mix of blackened stone and flesh crawling across it. And down below is a sea of flesh, but it seems to be rising and falling as if inflated and deflated, inflating and deflating.
Like breathing.
Could be. Give us a perception roll.
Got all of us.
Yeah, all of you. You're all looking over the edge. If you jump, you will probably die. Oh, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Well, that'll be a 2.
10, 19, 20. I got an unnatural 20, baby.
I got a 17.
You got a 17. So 17 and the 20, you notice long bridges that span across the backdrop of this environment, like the bridges that you've travelled across. And you can see there's a lot of movement on each one. And as you focus in a little bit harder, you can see that it's cultists, these creatures that you've been battling, moving around. And all these bridges, there's loads of them. There's a huge open subterranean area, and they sort of converge. They all converge on this central sort of fleshy metal node that goes all the way up to the ceiling of this place, and it seems to almost pulse, and it's huge. You could estimate about 3 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And in the very far distance, you can see where the flesh and the stone break away and reveal the backdrop of the cosmos behind it. And you see all this, and then the mist covers your view.
Son of a bitch.
Well, yes, that wasn't really the kind of view we wanted. We sort of need to find the heart of this pulsating flesh, and interesting.
So it seems.
Oh, too gross. Don't like it.
Coming from the guy that came down here for a pleasurable walk.
No, I said to you, I didn't even know how I ended up here. So stop making assumptions.
Just came down here for a picnic, did you? Yes.
How did you get here?
On purpose.
Oh.
We came down.
Exactly, that's the difference. You came here on purpose. I did not. So don't give me any of that shit, okay?
If this is a complete dead end, is it worth just if there's nothing but this drop that is certain death?
It's I mean, any sane person wouldn't jump off.
Well,
Can I store him?
Can you what?
Can I throw him?
Oh, you want to throw him?
I thought you said stroke.
No,
It's
you
the
need to
accent.
clean your ears out, you dirty bastard. I said throw him.
if you wanted to stroke me, perhaps our relationship would get.
I didn't say stroke. I said throw.
And that's why we will never be friends, because you don't want to stroke the forever.
No, what do you want me to stroke?
I'll show you as soon as we have a comfortable night's sleep. It's fine.
Okay, but if it's between your legs, you can forget about it.
Apart from
Press on.
apart from the environment and how disturbing it is, this is probably the safest location you've been since you've been down here?
Can we work out what sort of time of day it is?
There is no way
Of
you're
course
going
we
to work
can't.
out.
Why, fuck's sake.
Somebody's already done that involuntarily. They've attempted to work out the time of day, but nothing happened.
Okay. Somebody tried to involuntarily try and work out what the time was.
What the time and where you are.
Well, I feel a bit, I'm bored, really. I wouldn't mind a long rest just to regain some life and bandage up my boo-boos. Is it worth trying to take a long rest? Chances are we're going to wake up covered in this shit. I don't really want to lay down and sleeping the fucking thing. You'll wake up and it'll be fucking all over us.
Yeah, so I kind of agree. I don't think that's a very good idea.
The flesh is surrounding. It's not on the floor that you're standing on at the moment. If you remember the battle map.
I kind of feel like I'm an involuntary gynecologist being in here, you know? You remember that movie, Inner Space? From the 80s? I kind of feel like that shit is happening right now. But I'm not in a little spaceship.
Love that film.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Movie.
Dennis Quaid, Martin Short, and can't remember the woman.
I'm too young.
What was it? Meg Ryan, was it?
Yeah, so no, I can't believe that that grandmother says he was too young.
Well, now, all right. Do we have a stone floor underneath our bottoms?
Yep.
Okay, rest time then, bollocks. If we all sleep with our backs to each other in our little triangle, sitting up, then we don't have...
It'll be a square because you still got Reynold.
No, Reynold, is he still with us?
Reynold is still with you, and
Sorry, Reynold, I do apologize. Should really be asking you some advice on this, but too fucking late. Let's all cuddle up and would you like to stroke my? No, actually, don't worry about it.
What are you talking about? And yes, you are correct. It was with Meg Ryan. Anyway, what's this? What do you want me to stroke?
What? No, don't. It's okay. Just sit there. That's it. Nudge back up. There we go. Lovely. And this way we don't have to sleep with our heads in the dirt.
You are such a strange man, okay?
No, I'm just a well-trained adventurer.
who wants to take first watch? And what are you doing? Are you getting a campfire going? Are you getting a tent up? If you've even got one.
I will do it. I will stay awake, okay? I will stay awake.
We don't have a tent. We certainly don't have anything to make a campfire. We have
have a
items.
Hans.
You have a Hans? What? Yes. Okay. So are we going? We're going to set you on fire.
Baby, I'm always on fire. Okay?
Man,
Thank you.
you're going to push you off fucking cliff somewhere.
Oh, I like this character.
I
Oh
know,
yeah, it's
what-
funny.
Yes. Well, sure, but yes.
All right, Baramaham's asleep. What's Hans doing?
I'm staying the fuck awake.
What the-
I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to look around and watch the fleshy shit move. And I have this annoying thing that I feel I want to pick my nose and flick it at Baramaham while he's sleeping. Just because he's an asshole, you know.
Well, if that relieves stress for you, then
Yeah.
lick away.
There was a song that I learned as a child, and it went like this. The boy stood on the burning deck, picking his nose like mad. He rolled it in the little bowl and flicked it at his dad.
Right. Roll a D4 for stress relief.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Bramham, because he's just got his head down straight away, you can roll a D4 for stress relief as well.
As I have a 3.
A 3, yeah, that's
A 3,
minus 3 on
Okay.
whatever your stress was.
I don't know.
You can't remember.
But unfortunately, I just feel that every time I'm with this bastard, I'm stressed all the fucking time.
I think you had like 5.
Or something like that. Okay, if I have 5, I have a tool. I'll make it a tool.
Yeah. And yeah, Ray, you can roll a D4, and then just reset everything for like what you have a long rest.
Yeah.
I was just going to spend my time attuning to the staff.
Yeah. So you attune to the staff.
Oh, Max.
Yeah, Gravel, I know you are tuning, darling, but please do not keep rubbing it that vigorously. You will go blind.
So if you're gonna attune, and so Hans is watching, right? So
yeah,
Hans, you roll me a perception roll as you're looking. You're facing the only entrance to this area.
And that's a 6, so I don't see him.
I got a 16 and I got +2, so that's an 18.
And an 18.
In total, yes.
Yeah. All right. You hear this? So this muffling has been present. It's been in and out. So, and then it would, so you would hear like mumbling, and then it would disappear for a while, and then it would come back. But this time, you hear, "Ruin has come to my family." And that's
oh my God! Is it Jason Statham? Hello. It just sounds like a Jason Statham. Gravel, you shouldn't lay down there with that pointy. You shouldn't lay down with that pointy thing down there. You will get hurt. Okay.
You have a momentary flashback, not of your life, but you see an elderly man sitting by the window, writing a note. Out the window, you notice on the top of a hill the manor, and that's all you see.
Okay.
And so after a few hours it passes, but Gravel, once you've attuned, what did you get on your perception?
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Okay.
So I don't know
you can hear them mumbling, but nothing happens. So you heard, "Ruin has come to my family," and a man looking very worried as he writes this note, as he writes this letter on his desk by a window. And you can see the manor out the window in the distance.
So that's me, or can Gravel see it as well?
Just you. Just you.
Okay.
But you hear those words clear.
Won't have come to my family. Oh shit.
Eventually, Baramaham wakes up, and Gravel is fully attuned to his new toy, and Hans, you have involuntarily attuned to your new book. If that's what you wanted to do.
Yes, I think I will do that. I'm going to sit and I'm going to take a leaf out of someone else's book, and I'm going to attune to this.
Okay, so you're attuned, so you get those effects now.
Yeah, so I'm going to add that.
And you've chilled out for a good few hours. Both of you have been awake, and you're all well rested, and nothing's changed. Nothing's happened apart from that.
Well done. I didn't get eaten. Perhaps we can be friends after all, Hans.
That's okay then.
Lead on.
Who's going first? What's the order of march?
Time to get this book to show up. Here we go.
Oh, fine. Yes, I will lead. I will take the front. Not a problem.
I have the rear.
Yes, well, sure. Be careful of somebody's rear. It might be a little bit bigging.
Of course, thank you. Thank you for
Not
the
a problem.
advice.
Yes.
And so the other two are between.
You know, my stepfather once took the rear. He took it so far that everybody thought he was a homosexual. Fancy that.
Oh.
Was he?
Not to my knowledge, or at least my auntie Vera didn't think so.
Poor Auntie Vera.
I thought Auntie Vera was tentacles.
My great auntie Vera, I know, yeah.
Hmm.
So my great auntie Vera,
You continue on then, and you squelch through the fleshy tunnel. You come to the bridge, and you get across the bridge with no problems whatsoever. There's not much activity here. You get to the gate that you'd been to previously, and you know that you came from the right, and the left seems familiar.
we came from the right. The left seems familiar, but we're just coming from. So we're at a 3. There's a fork.
It's a gate. So you come to the gate at the end of the bridge. In the gate, it's like a fleshy tunnel again. Left and right are your options.
Left seems familiar.
And right, you know you came from. You came from right.
But left seems familiar.
But left seems familiar.
How can one way seem familiar and we know we came from the other way unless we are going around in fucking circles?
This is what I kept saying. It's almost as though no matter where we go, it's shifting and making it seem that we're going nowhere.
I started putting coins down to make sure we didn't backtrack on ourselves, but some fucker keep picking them up.
I know it was almost as a silly decision as it was for him, as it was to grow that mustache.
See Kenneth like pinging a coin, standing behind you.
I don't know who.
Yeah.
No, I can't do his voice.
Look at us, you are so silly. I don't know why you did this. Because, look, it made a mistake.
Silly to waste money.
We know we came from the right.
I don't know why he does this, but he made a mistake. We got to move on from this, okay?
Save the pennies.
I think maybe I am correct. Maybe Bami is correct when we say that maybe we're going on in circles. We need to kind of work out a way on how we can try and stop this. Otherwise, we're going to stay here forever.
Concrete floor, fleshy floor.
You got a fleshy tunnel, full flesh.
What, all the way around it?
All the way around.
It's quite unsettling, really.
Stone floor on the bridge. As you go through, remember the gate is a circle with blades going down to a point.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the end of my sword and I'm going to write, bar was here on the bridge.
On the bridge. Okay, bar was here is on the bridge.
I was here on the bridge tonight.
So if we come back to this bridge and we see that written there, we know we're fucking going in circles. To the left! Right? Because
not necessarily, because this could always be something that makes it disappear.
Well, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, then we know. Because I can't say that they can magically fix the bridge, but they can magically move stuff. So how about we know we came from the right, so if we head left, although it does look awfully familiar,
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
but if we head left and we continue down that path, and we'll mark whatever we can mark to make sure that we don't continue going down the same routes. Does that sound good?
Sounds brilliant.
It sounds better than nothing.
Well, in that case, onwards!
So you turn left. You continue through this fleshy tunnel, large fleshy tunnel, which bends round slightly to the right as you walk. Eventually, you get to a gate on the left-hand side of this tunnel. Beyond the gate is open. Beyond the gate is a bridge. On the floor is not Bar was here.
Right. Okay.
Different one.
But
So does the same thing again. Does the same thing again, but I was here because you was there and now you was here.
Can I take my time? How wide is the bridge?
It's 30 feet
Wide. How long?
long. It's like a kilometre long.
That's a big old bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe he's planning. I'm just gonna go edge. Saying Bar is here. Try to copy it.
So you write it in your writing. So.
Right, okay. Yes. So yeah, just looking off into the distance of this bridge.
In my own little style.
So there's another bridge for another little gate.
Yeah.
Well, are there other ways around us, like left, right, up, down?
The tunnel continues to curve round to the right. This large fleshy tunnel continues onwards. So this gate is on the left of the tunnel. So the tunnel continues round.
Continue round across the bridge, gents.
Well, it's a different kind of bridge. We might find the heart.
We know we haven't been to this end of the bridge.
Yeah.
We've never been to the other end of the bridge.
We can always try.
Yeah, this is all we can do is try.
Okay, come on in. We'll walk the kilometre of the bridge.
I believe
No,
we've been across this bridge.
No, you don't have a fucking opinion. Fuck you.
No, you don't speak to him like this, okay? He's done nothing wrong.
Yes, but he only pipes up now because he thinks we've crossed this bridge. What makes you think we crossed this bridge?
Because man, he can
we-
have an opinion.
If I remember correctly, we came across this bridge. We encountered some of those cultists, and we turned right. Then we went left. From this point, we went back right. Did we? No.
Oh my god! So I'm going to get another Pepsi.
He can't. Now he's confused and he can't remember.
Great.
So let's just go. I already wrote down.
Roll
Bar
me-
is here.
Roll me a perception in your location for your location.
Man, my bar is not awake this evening. 9.
19.
Ooh. Bars just steps out and starts to walk along the bridge, but as you go through the gate gravel, you notice on your right hand side that there is the flesh gives way to a circular, extremely what it seems to be thin membrane of flesh. Almost
It's
the
really
same
gross.
diameter as the tunnel that you're walking through.
I'll go show them to all the party. And I'll see their opinion on it. Should I cut it or?
Well, the thin membrane. Yes, poke your sword through it and see what happens.
I don't know. I don't know about whether you should do this. We know it doesn't like the fire. Okay, maybe you should use a flame. Like just put it really close so I can feel how hot it is, and see if it reacts.
Oh, I still got it on that setting, so I'll just place it near it.
It cuts through it like butter, splits the membrane to reveal another tunnel.
Ugh.
Oh, so for fuck's sake!
But then Reynold, where he was confused before, he goes, that's it. We went straight. We went down here, and then we went right. I remember now.
So we
It
go
wasn't
left.
left. Yes, this was the way.
So then we go left.
Don't. So if that's the tunnel that we did originally, we've done this bridge. So we continue to follow this around then. This tunnel.
Can do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
Mate, it's all right with you, Stefan. We've been stuck in here for what feels like a tunnel.
I know this is the great thing about joining this campaign a little bit late.
That's always fun.
I feel like every freaking Monday I'm just stuck in this fleshy tunnel.
I can imagine. I can understand how frustrating it is. What did you do on a Monday? I sat here trying to go for a fleshy tunnel. What did you do this Monday? Same as I did last fucking Monday. I was going for a fleshy tunnel. What did you do last Monday? Something I done last 3 fucking weeks. Go to a fucking fleshy tunnel.
Oh, there's gonna be.
What's the plan next week?
You guys aren't keeping track of where you've been. This is the problem.
We're like so human penises that are constantly going inside the vagina with nowhere else to go.
You just spelled out, right? One of the tunnels that we went down got covered up. So even if we were trying to keep track, we couldn't because the fucking thing keeps moving.
But then you would know that something wasn't right when you got back to a particular point.
Well, I've been saying that for 2 weeks. Putting the coins down, but some dipshit joined in and started picking them up.
I'm sorry, that was out of my hands.
Still.
Well, I want to say he went and truly fucked you.
Where are you going from here then?
Well, if that's the way we came from, we've already been across this bridge and we've just come from that way. We're going to follow the tunnel round.
You're going to follow the tunnel, and it continues to bend round to the right. Same order of march?
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Who picked up the coin? Was his name again Kenneth?
Kenneth.
Yeah. Kenneth, you are an absolute idiot, okay? Now, when we find a happy place and we get in, there's going to be lots of cake. You're not having any.
Mind your tongue, you little pipsqueak.
Well, you couldn't handle my tongue, darling, so fuck you.
Bramham's gone, he's just disappeared. Bram gone, he's fucking gone.
Oh my god, they've taken gravel. Gravel has been swallowed up by the fleshy being. Gravel, you're there? Gravel? Don't touch yourself. Will you stop touching yourselves there? I told you. This is what makes you look funny.
I'm just gonna sword out and I'm just gonna drag it along the wall while I'm walking around. Just dragging it.
As you're dragging it along, you're like popping little boils and popping the eyes and white pus and like blood is coming out and it sort of like recoils away from where the edge of your blade is.
I mean, with my arm sticking out from behind my shoulder, I'm just kind of doing that on the other wall. So dragging it.
And at one point, a pair of teeth bite down on your sword and it stops you momentarily, but you just yank it and continue going.
I tell you what, let's have a competition. Hey, Gravel, why don't you get your flaming blade out and drag that across the wall? Or even beneath us if we were walking on the... Oh, no, we're going over a bridge, it's stone. But if we were doing across the wall...
We're in a fleshy tunnel, we're bridge.
Okay, yeah, so if
Oh,
you
then
do
the other
that
side
on
now.
fleshy walls, then, yeah. And then it would burn at the same time when it doesn't like the fire. Maybe that could react.
So you're scraping your sword down one side, and then Gravel's doing it on the other side with his flame tongue, and it's recoiling and squirming, and the whole place starts to rumble slightly.
Good. And while Gravel's doing it, bit of bardic music starts going. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, that's a karaoke favorite of my friend Mojo.
It doesn't seem to have a major effect apart from just irritate the greater mass of it.
That's fine.
After a short while, you come to a gate on the left-hand side again.
Oh,
This one
gate.
is open, and there is a bridge on the other side.
Another bridge. Let's go have a look.
The tunnel continues forwards and around to the right.
Bar was here.
Bar was here on the third one. Okay.
I'll just make a little distinction on, so we know the difference of the other one.
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Bar was here. 3.
3, yeah.
We got bar was here, written by me. Bar was here, written by you.
Yeah, and then bar.
Bar made by you, 3.
Yeah. Okay, I've got that.
Okay, I'll do the next one.
And
That's fine.
You continue round, following it round to the right, and you come to like a fleshy junction with a tunnel to the left, which seems to descend, and then a tunnel to the right. And in the distance of this tunnel on the right, you can see the partially torn membrane.
Oh.
From the previous point. So it's almost like you've gone... Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Right, so no, because this is fine now.
He's got it.
It's fine. We've walked around in circle. Now we know that we've walked around in a circle. So now we can choose one of the bridges. We know that the first bridge that we wrote Baramaham was here on, or Bar was here on, was the bridge that Reinhold remembered, because...
The first one? The one you came
back
across?
That was the one that Reinhold said that he remembered, because we came from that.
I think he remembered the second bridge.
You remember the second one?
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought it was the first one when we cut through the...
First one was we coming back.
The second one was where you cut
end.
through the membrane.
Oh, all right. Well, it was with the whatever one with the cut membrane was at.
Okay, yeah.
I remembered the cut membrane more than what number bridge it was.
Yeah.
You said about the membrane, so
yeah, sure.
we'd only just walked past. So that's bridge 2. So we're just about to walk past bridge 1 again. So we'll do fuck bridge 1 because we know that. So it was bridge 1 was. Hang on, I'm really confused now.
Right. So you came across the first bridge. You wrote Baramaham, or Bar was here. You turned left. You went down to another junction, a bridge on your left, where you wrote Bar was hit. Where Gravel wrote Bar was here. On your right-hand side, you had the membrane, and then you continued forward. You came to another gate on the left with another bridge, and you wrote Bar was here 3, and then you continued forward to this junction here, where you can see the membrane down a tunnel on the right, a tunnel to your left, and a tunnel to your front. And all these tunnels curve round to the right. Apart from the one on... So all the ones you've walked down curve round to the right.
So so for the sake of it, let's choose a bridge. So 2 was recognised by Reinhold as one that we walked up.
Yes.
So 1 or 3.
So here you're at a cross junction, right? So right is a straight tunnel with the ripped membrane, right? Left is a tunnel that goes down slightly and it continues like fleshy tunnel. And forwards is a tunnel that curves around to the right.
Yeah, see, forward. Well, how can the membrane be in the straight bit? That's why I'm really confused now.
So where the membrane was, so you'd walk down the tunnel that curved round to the right. You came to a gate on the left. There was a bridge beyond the gate.
Yeah.
On the right wall was the membrane, circular membrane.
Well, the only reason I'm going with the bridges is because that we can cross the moss if we've done them. We know that one bridge we've already been across. We don't know about the other 2 until we confirm right now. I mean, Hans is enjoying this so much he's gone to sleep.
I believe at this point was because you've been here before, and above you is cosmos, a window into the cosmos, where you all looked up, used your looking glass. You looked up and saw that spherical body of flesh.
So we've got a tunnel to the left which heads downwards.
Slightly downwards.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember heading downwards. But I mean, we've been stuck in there for 3 weeks and there's been a lot of flesh. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is worse than trying to find something interesting on Pornhub.
Well, maybe you should stop looking for me. You won't find me on something like that.
Yeah, no, too upper class for you, Hans.
No, just don't do it.
Just to help you out a little bit, because it's been like 4 weeks since you came in here. When you came through the large doors, like the portal entrance, the big obsidian doors, there was a bridge which you crossed and had a battle on, and then came to a gate.
Which was going to be one of these gates. Oh, I say we head downwards.
Cool.
I agree. We go that downwards, okay?
Fuck the bridges down.
Same order of march?
Yeah. Bramram's almost had enough. He's just playing on his fucking pan flute now.
It echoes through the tunnels. You can hear noises up ahead from the distance.
I just continue just being annoying and just scraping, burning the flesh.
Roll me perception, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody now.
Still not waking up. 2.
Oh my god.
I think D&D Beyond is going to get fucked off. I'm going to get dice out.
What did Hans?
I've done 14.
What did Hans?
I got a 4.
Wow.
You got a 14.
Yeah, I got 14.
Okay. You hear this mumbling voice, and it comes into sort of focus for you, Gravel, alone. The others don't hear it. And it says,
Didn't want to hear gossip anyway.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Oh man,
You get a pain in your head, and you see a flashback history in front of your eyes of the hamlet in much better days, lighter days, no fungus in the forest, and you see this elderly figure, not too old actually, around sort of 60s, very well kept, well dressed, in the tavern, having a laugh, raising a mug of ale with the locals.
I recognise him as, the guy on the statue.
Give me a history check.
That's a 16 plus 7.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Okay.
He goes on. My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right. As if he's talking to you. And it flashes to him going through the manor library, just tearing it apart, tearing all these books off of bookshelves, and eventually finding a hidden compartment, which he opens and finds some old hidden volumes. And as he reads through them, you see the pages of the portal door, which you're in now.
Mm.
And some excitement on his face. The next thing, it flashes to excavation, people coming in, lots of miners, builders, all coming in, getting paid a hefty amount of gold to start digging below the manor and below the ruins. It then flashes to him inviting some people from a far off land to his manor, and he's entertaining them. He's got women there and all sorts of like wine and different kinds of entertainment. And then they start to read some of these books, and they go down into the crypt, and there's these 2 people that he's invited, and they start to slowly, not very well at the very beginning, but they start to raise the dead. And that's it, and then you come back into where you are now.
Oh my fucking head. Would I be able, with that vision that I got given, and me thinking I'm in the same room, but I'll be able to find the same hidey hole?
Yeah, if you got into the same room, you're not actually. So
I'm not in the same room.
You're back in with the group now.
Mm. So not in that same room. But I'll try and make a mental note of it to when I do. I'll go explain what I saw to the party of.
I think Hans is asleep.
Alright.
Stefan's gone.
I'm looking down.
It's not that boring, is it?
No. I'm keeping an eye on something on my phone.
All right, yeah. I'm resting my eyes.
I'm down there. I'm laying
I'll relay the information.
Well, I've got to say that's a mighty good trick you've got there.
Well, sure, I think the old guy that used to be here trying to tell us something.
Well, if we carry on walking down here, perhaps he'll tell us a little bit more.
That's always a plan.
So what he said to you, what was clear, was my obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right. Those were the words you heard.
Yeah.
So he dug too deep and discovered something that we...
So you that, or you invited someone else that found his secret.
Well, nothing else to do except for continue, I suppose. He didn't tell anything about going home and living a long life and perhaps eating perhaps. No, worth a try.
Maybe the next vision.
Maybe the next one. Yes. Now, well, let's continue. Maybe he'll send us home for a nice turkey dinner. With some nice roast potatoes. Oh, God, I could kill a roast potato right now.
You continue then, and who's at the front? Is it Bar still?
I think he is, yeah.
And
I do wonder why.
right next to him.
Yeah, and then I am third along there.
And then we got Reynold at the rear.
Reynold's at the rear.
Yeah.
Bob Reynold.
Bob Nord.
One has the rear.
So you continue walking. It's not such a long tunnel, and this red mist starts to come into the tunnel. As you know from being here so long, this indicates to you that an open area is coming up.
So they're getting more and more pissed off with me scraping their fucking one or two.
And you can see a figure in the distance on their knees with their back to you, and it doesn't look like who you think it is. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like one of them. It looks like it looks It looks like they're wearing elven clothing, and they're on their knees, and they don't seem to be doing anything. But as you get closer, you can hear sobbing, and you can see like the shoulders going up and down like they're sobbing. In the middle of this small room,
Give me distance.
So you're probably about 30 feet from them now. And if you want to roll me a perception...
For everyone else, or
just Bar for now. You must get a good one.
I don't know.
No, still not. Oh God. So yeah, that's all you see. And you were about to do something, weren't you?
I was going to do something. I was going to put. And I'm going to go. Oh, poor dear. Why you cry? In English.
in English.
Common. Oh, poor dear. Why you cry?
Yeah, in common, and you hear it go. It's everyone is gonna die.
Don't worry about it. I make you an espresso with my lemon twist. I make it myself. It'll make you feel much better.
He's just saying this from 30 feet away.
Yeah, you're me. At least I'm using a magic trick.
Yeah.
A woman, boy, girl.
You can't tell. It's they're wearing sort of a greenish cloak. They didn't turn around and look at you. They just spoke from the position that they're in. But anyway, they stand up and they start to remove their clothing, and you can tell as the hood comes off, the elf ears are pointing. You can see them from the back, and it is a female.
In that case, back in the air, pointing with my finger. Keep your clothes on. Innocent and present. Keep the clothes on.
She doesn't. Oh, go on, give us a persuasion.
Keep the clothes on. You mustn't. My persuasion's quite good. I might actually do this one. Come, Green. Don't let me down, Green. Shit! Natural one.
Oh no.
With my first
the Greens failed you. The lucky Green.
Well,
Can I get closer and have a go?
Go
I'll do it with the
on.
magic.
As she's you can. What are you saying? But as you know, she's continuing to drop the robe, and it drops to the floor, and she's got a thin layer of clothing on. Her arms and legs are bare, and she's pretty hot.
Brahmaham's just
Pretty
standing.
hot.
So put your tongue back in your mouth and your eyes back in your head, okay?
As I'm next to Bar, I'll be like trying to close his mouth.
Yeah.
You're drooling, my boy.
No, that's why. Well, I've never seen such beauty, at least from behind, anyway.
Yes, especially not when you're looking into the mirror, okay? Okay, so can I try and speak?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I persuade?
What are you doing? What are you trying to do? What are you saying?
What are you trying to say to the bird?
Mess up. I want to correct what he just messed up.
What are you saying though?
Trying to think what would. So she's not crying still.
She's sobbing still, standing there with her back to you.
Okay. Don't worry about him. Okay, you can tell me. Why would you cry? What is wrong with you? What makes you think that?
She doesn't answer you.
Come on, you can tell me. I need to know. I want to help.
Mate,
Roll persuasion.
My mind is going off in a completely different direction. I was aiming at you.
Oh, fuck, this is a good one. Right, I've got a natural 18 plus 6 on persuasion.
All right.
So, it's a 24.
Yeah. She doesn't answer, but she turns around to look at you.
Yeah.
I cover my eyes.
She turns, Bar covers his eyes, and you see blood down her cheeks, and she has no eyes. She has scratch marks, like she's torn her eyes from the sockets. And she says, "You will see." And then she takes like a
darling,
bite.
I'm likely to see more than what you are now, okay?
She then takes a bite out of her arm and rips the flesh and starts biting chunks of flesh out of her arm, out of her body, screaming in pain and sobbing, and then drops to her knees. And these growths start to swell up on her body with eyes and teeth. And she looks up to the sky and starts swaying.
No,
This is like some Event Horizon shit, man. I love it. It's like fucking man.
Cosmic horror.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I didn't go down the route I was aiming
at.
We gonna try and.
Well, I was going to do that. So. Well, if everybody's going to die, you might as well go out happy, kind of thing. She's a bit of a freak. I wish to put.
Okay, so this. Yeah.
No bollocks! Firebolt!
Okay. This is
hands in the way.
She was obviously not in control of what she was doing.
Roll an attack.
Stop covering your eyes. You are such a silly man.
She's naked. What am I doing?
But it doesn't really matter.
Yay! 24.
Clearly a problem.
What's the damage?
The damage. Respectable. 19 points of fire damage.
Your fireball flies through the air as Hans is talking. What are you saying, Hans?
So you're just going to attack just like that?
I'm putting her out of her misery.
Well, we could have tried to understand. What's happening.
What?
Clearly she was not in control. You don't just start with violence, okay?
No.
If I come along and chomped off your bollocks, and you're gonna be like, why you do this? Why you do this? I'll be like, sorry, it's just I just thought you were going crazy. I thought the best thing to do is I just attack you.
Let me tell you something. If I start biting off my own flesh and screaming in agony, by all means, chop my bollocks off. That day, fireballs.
As you fire another fireball, it goes past her because she's just a smouldering mass of flesh on the floor.
Poor girl.
How bloody silly do you feel? You've just wasted that.
I put her out of her damn misery. Poor, poor woman.
So she's just a smaller mess on the floor.
Yeah. The first fireball did it.
I'll be honest with you. Uncle David probably want to sleep with that anyway.
I cannot believe you're serious. Because you don't have to attack everything. Sometimes you can learn before you have to make such decisions.
I learned something.
No wonder why you've been walking around in fucking circles all the time.
After seeing this, give me a wisdom saving throw, all of you.
Yeah, well.
Here comes the fucking problem you've created.
It's nice. It's a stress.
That's not great. What did you say it was? A wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom. Oh, that's okay. That's going to rescue me because I got a +6.
Have I upset somebody today? Fucking hell.
13. Right, so I got to 13. I rolled a 13, but I have a +6 on wisdom, so I got to 19.
Yeah, you pass.
I gave 13 total.
Fail.
Well, at least I got no.
Talisman.
Poor Gravel.
And actually, Reynold has given his talisman to Hans.
No, don't do that. Right, I've just rolled 7 times, including D&D Beyond. My highest is 8.
You're cursed tonight. What was your first roll?
How you doing there, Bob?
4.
It doesn't even matter anyway.
No, it doesn't. The first one was 4.
Yeah.
You got Bob's curse.
Yeah, you have. Sorry about that.
I'll be sorry.
So after seeing this, you would take 8 points of stress damage if you failed, 4 if you passed. And Hans passed, that's 4, but you've got the talisman which reduces it by 8, so you don't take any stress. None of you take any stress because you've got the talismans which reduce it by 8.
Yeah.
But Reynold is in shit state behind you. He's really stressing out.
So who's Reynold? Is that Paddy's character?
No, Reynold is an NPC.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kenny.
One of Dan's characters.
Yeah.
How fucked is he?
He's just really. He's not to the point where he's broken, but he's stressed. He's
on
the brink. Yeah, on the verge.
He's in a little bit of despair.
Yeah. He's shaking.
Bless him. I want to make him an espresso with a lemon twist. I'd make everybody smile. I give him a hug. I tell him, okay, it's okay.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
I tell him.
Yeah.
It's okay, Reynold. I had an uncle with the same name. It's a beautiful name. You're a lovely man. Come on, it's okay. You know, we can get through this. We are a team. Okay. Come here, give me a hug.
Roll the D4 for stress heal.
D4.
Yeah.
D4. I hate the shape of these things. It's a 4.
A 4, so you heal Reynold. He really appreciates your heartfelt gesture, and yeah, he feels great. He's like sheds a tear and seems to go back to his normal self. But you also take a 4-point heal of stress.
No.
For doing a nice thing like that in such a dark place.
That's good.
Yeah, no darkness, my old friend.
There we go. It's all better. We can do this.
You get another flashback, Gravel, and you go back to the ancestor and the two people that he invited, the dignitaries he invited from overseas, and they are raising the dead, and time goes on, and the ancestor, he seems to get a lot more powerful than the people who basically taught him the tricks of the trade. It then flashes to the night time. He's creeping into a room with a blade, goes up to these sleeping guests and slashes their throats and watches them as they bleed out. He then pulls them into the middle of the room and starts to do some sort of ceremony and raises them up. And the next thing you see is one of them entering the ruins as an undead creature and start to push open sarcophagi and start to raise the dead army. And the ancestor, he seems very pleased with himself. The other one headed to the abbey crypt to do the same thing.
Okay. I'll again pass on the information to the party, saying that it seems that he was addicted to power.
Not
Of the necromantic kind.
I mean, my mother was addicted to sex. Almost shagged my father to death, she did.
I don't think your mother tried to raise the dead by having sex.
I don't know about that. Have you looked at him? He looked like something that was raised from the dead, okay?
Right.
There's something very unnatural about the way he looked.
I thought Bramman was supposed to be this young, blonde-haired, beautiful-looking man.
It was. I'm just being a bitch. It's fine.
I know.
Really? No.
Although with some acid splash, I could really fix that.
I can really turn your toe out today.
I was trying to get where the bitchiness of Stefan and Hans sort of met. You know what I mean?
I was not bitchy, mean. No. Not to you, anyway.
That's because you love me, baby.
I know.
It appears that this old gentleman was a bit of a crackpot, if I'm completely honest with you. And
yeah, but he's made an army of the dead.
Are we still in this room with this smouldering woman in the middle of the floor?
Yeah. The fog's quite thick here, but you can sense other beings around you. You can hear breathing, gargling noises.
Gargling noises.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember hearing those gargling noises before. Gosh. Reminds me of the days when I was in the crib and my father had been... Never really understood what was going on, but he used to take this position a lot.
That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting.
And then, can we have this conversation?
No. Says the guy that was walking through fleshy tunnels full of eyes, teeth, moving bits, squishy blisters.
Nah, yours is worse.
Everyone's got their cringe.
So this fleshy place, obviously, it's this place we're at's actually a living organism. I mean, it must be if it's got all this fleshy stuff. And
it's like from what I've managed to gather of the month of walking through these fleshy tunnels, right? We're basically we're an ego, right? It's ego, so it's like expanding.
I'm wondering. I'm just seeing if there's any way of communicating with it. Because if I was to touch the fleshy wall or whatever and cast tongues, will I be able to communicate with it?
I don't know, but it sounds like a party.
It's been done by the group before,
Okay,
and it didn't work.
right. Scratch
Let,
that then.
let's pause there for a sec. 'Cause I need a wee.
It's going through a transformation.
That's my next character.
Yeah. Barbarian. All right, so you're in this area, and you can feel the presence of things around you. Give us a perception roll.
I don't see the point.
Fair one.
I'm yeah, 6.
Really? What is going on?
4.
No way.
I have a 15 plus a 2, so I have a 17.
Right.
I have walked into a new dimension in my office. So the chi is off. Something is broken.
Hmm. Yeah, it would definitely seem so. Hans notices more figures swaying like that.
It's almost
Left and
makes me
right.
want to party with them. It's
About 5 feet.
Reminds me of the oddities. Do you remember back in the WWE
Yeah.
days? The oddities. Everyone come to the greatest show.
Yeah, the oddities.
That's what it reminds me of.
You can feel the presence of them, but they're not doing anything. They're not moving towards you, or they're just staying in place. And they're either side of you. But this isn't a large area. It continues forwards. There's one way. It continues forwards into a tunnel again.
I'll just hold my action if they ever get, violent to go swing.
All right.
I'll walk in past them.
Yeah, you walk past and nothing happens. They don't attack you in any way or make any sudden moves. They just stay put, just swaying. Nothing happens.
Weird bloody things, isn't they? So weird.
And
It's very weird.
you continue into the tunnel.
Yeah.
You continue.
Well, we've come this far.
You come very far.
I'm starting to feel a little bit claustrophobic because it's fleshy all the time. I want some fresh air. I said, do
How
not
about the
do
outside?
that again, okay? Because there's germs and that, and your breath stinks. How long have you been here? You're not.
Too long.
Stop it.
I thought you'd appreciate a nice blowjob.
Darling, you couldn't give me a blowjob. That would be any way kind of acceptable, okay?
I'm gonna give Bar another chance. Give us another perception roll, everybody. Let's see if
Everyone
he can
gets-
get
Next
Come
time
on.
he's bending over, I'm casting a magic missile straight up his asshole.
Oh my
I got-
god. He hasn't even broken 10.
Fucking
I
hell.
got an unnatural 20.
14. Well, mine's a 16.
All right. Well, Gravel's vision continues, and you flash back to clearing the Abbey crypt and killing this creature. You then flash back to killing the other creature below the manor, in those tunnels below the manor, the one that was raising the dead, and with your Goliath friend. And
I wasn't in that episode.
you weren't there?
No.
Well, you flash back and you can see this Goliath guy.
You can see
Killing-
my old party.
You can see it's happening, and the people in your party, and in the background is the ancestor. He's standing there as if just watching and enjoying what's going on, and as the necromancer is slaughtered, he sort of starts clapping, and then you come back to where you are.
So it's a little game to him.
In the room where we are, all there is these guys doing.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Yeah.
That's all we can see, yeah?
At the moment.
Yeah. It's a small area. It's just like almost like a transition to the next tunnel.
Oh, God.
No fucking surprises that it's another tunnel.
In that case, let's ignore these twats and continue our march.
How far away are they?
They're 5 feet away from you.
I'll just fucking smash the shit out of all of them. I'll just fucking cast acid on all of them. Well, I'm just thinking, unless more get more rays, it's less. It's just less numbers to be worshipping. That's all I was thinking.
This coming from the guy that just told me off for killing the woman. He wants to slaughter a room full of them now.
That's me talking. That's not Hans talking. I'm just.
As me as a person, I'm a murder hobo. As a character, I'm a peace-loving person.
Yeah. Mojo's there.
How many are there? Roughly.
Roughly.
4.
4. I am going to. Yeah, seeing as it's a cantrip, I'm going to acid splash them.
All right.
Rid. So 2d6. There's my d6. There's my d6. Right, it's 13 points of acid damage.
On all of them.
I need them each to roll a dexterity saving throw. See how many.
18. Do you want me to roll for all 4? 18, 3, 19, and that 20.
Only one of them takes damage.
Only one? Okay.
Only one. Yeah, only one of them.
So this one takes damage, and it recoils in pain. The others, they don't do anything, they continue swaying. And it almost like burns off, and like part of its arm starts to fall off, and it continues swaying, and the top part of its arm is just swinging. So it's like a stump, and then the top part of the arm is just swinging as it's swaying. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't react in any way.
I apologise for anyone out there with any limbs missing. I'm not taking the piss out of it.
Shit happens.
Fuck's sake, that's quite disappointing. Why couldn't you have James's roll luck? Yeah, there's not really. It's not really. Let's fucking leave him. I think probably be the best thing to do.
Alright, I'm gonna do something which is gonna be really, really weird now. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna wait.
Alright. So after this, you're gonna continue on? Or are you gonna still play with these guys?
No, I can't bother to play with these guys. They don't do anything ever. They just stand there waving their hands in the air. never even get off of their knees.
They're waving their hands in the air because they just don't care.
They really don't care.
That's what they're doing. You swear you hear that as you walk away.
Yeah.
What? So they copied you, Hans.
Oh my God.
Been through the tunnel.
Right, you continue through the tunnel, and again you come to another area. This area is a massive, wide open space. You can see it from halfway through this tunnel, right? 30 feet towards the entrance where it opens up, and you can see these gigantic stone pillars. As you get closer, it's a huge, open, cavernous area. And you can count 8 gigantic skull totems that stand tall in like a squared formation. On these totems, there are blades that protrude at various heights. And there are large skulls at the top of each totem, and they are arranged in a way that they all gaze into the center of the square. At the base of each totem are butchered bodies, body pieces, piles of them. And the blood around these piles of bodies is splattered outwards in all directions. And in the center of this square is what you can see from the angle you're at is like a circular symbol written in red, or drawn in red, whatever. It could be blood, could be anything. And
I am going to cut off disguise self and make myself look like one of the cultists.
mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go, don't be daft, it's still me, Hans. Very good.
So you've made yourself look like a cultist.
And I'm going to walk straight out into the middle and check on this symbol.
Are you not going to join in, give it a little bit of a...
Well, you're going out with him.
I'm tempted.
Well, is his disguised as a cultist?
Yeah, I can do that, I think. Yeah. I think
What, disguise as well?
Have I got disguise? No, I haven't. No, it's okay. I can go invisible, but that's about it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. There's
All right.
lots of things I can do.
Well, yeah, you go out and you have a look at this symbol, huge circular symbol, with like tentacles spinning from the center, like forming almost a star. And you look around and see, you look up at these huge totems. They're all staring down at you. And roll me a perception.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everybody can roll me a perception.
Oh, fuck yeah. 17.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! A 19!
I was due 1, wasn't I? Christ.
Oh, a 19 plus. I've got me. 21. I've got me plus 2.
16.
Oh,
Hey.
so you all hear this. So from Baramaham's position, as he's looking at this totem, from the left he hears, and then
Is that
suddenly
chattering bones?
from the right ahead of him he hears, and you all hear it.
Yeah.
no. I was really hoping it was the Jason Statham voice again.
It's more chattering teeth, like chattering bones.
I know this one. This is the funny bones, isn't it? In a dark, dark town. In a dark. I know this.
I love that. I love that cartoon.
Well, sounds like something around here needs a dentist.
Yeah, it might be your breath. Sorry.
Am I still out in the middle on my own?
Hmm.
Okay. Almighty devil person demon thingy bob.
This is brilliant.
I don't know. Please, because I could do it in Abyssal as well. Please accept me as your humble servant and don't eat me.
You can hear the same noise and from the same areas.
Something's grinding its teeth and is asleep. Oh, I'm just about to get attacked and eaten.
It's a bone golem.
I might as well just in Abyssal. Please show yourself. I'm getting a little bit poopy here.
There's a gold brown.
Roll deception.
Deception? It's one thing that I'm actually quite good at. Allow me to not use it in yes. Yes, that is a 16 on the dice. Plus 4.
Oh, plus 4.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So you hear movements like from the totems around you, like one to the left and one in the top right corner, and movement, and then a huge like crash on the left and at the front of you. And what comes out from between the totems in these locations, first you see like the exoskeletal shells of what looked like a crab at first, from like a crab
I'm so shiny.
out it's like a purple, and eventually out from the shadows you see a cultist's head and their body, and what's revealed to you are these two like sort of merging of cultist and scorpion or arachnid type creature stand in front of you, and they don't do anything. And they're looking at you like sort of like quickly like twitching their head to one side and like
Is this straight from Scorpion King or the Mummy?
that's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
It's a Drider or something like that. So it's a cultist on a big scorpion body, right?
They come in really close, look at you right in the face. One of them is looking at the back of your head, and they're circling you, waiting for something.
They're waiting for something. I'm waiting not to brown me pants. Yeah, but what you waiting for?
What are you gonna do?
Well, that's a good question. I wasn't quite expecting to be swarmed by.
Obviously, you guys can see this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the entrance, not disguised.
I've got to be on. They're in quite close, are they? Yes.
like a foot away from your face,
They're like a foot of fucking hell.
looking at you, peering into your eyes.
Lovely. Well, in that case, I'm going to go, hello. Hello. Lovely to see you. And then I'm going to ask them to make Constitution saving throws.
All right. Oh God!
Hello, I'm
what
Lindsay
is?
Lohan.
Hello.
Oh, one of them got a nat 1.
Nice.
So let's say that one got that one, and the other one got 19 plus
No.
9.
Well, the 19 plus the 9 still takes damage, but it's fine.
All right.
Let's see how much damage. Oh, you. So the one that failed takes 20 points of thunder damage,
20 thunder.
and the one that succeeded takes half that.
10 thunder. And the rest of you roll for initiative. Bar, you're going to start the round off.
I was going to say I'm going to cast invisibility.
All right, but we're going to be in battle now, so that would be.
That's okay. They can fight. I'm stay invisible. Not good to my
I'm going to
complexion.
start the round off, am I? God help us.
Are you?
Right, well, we're rolling, aren't we? We're rolling. What did you say?
You're rolling. You're rolling.
Initiative.
So my monster's got a 22.
Fuck.
Just saying.
Oh, I've had equals monsters.
Well,
I've got a scorpion.
Yeah, you do have a. Which one are you drawing now?
I have an 18.
Somewhere on one of these shelves, I have a scorpion there. I don't know where anymore.
Last time I remember, you had a mechanical scorpion.
No, I've got a scorpion man as well.
Oh.
But all of my shelves have been moved around too much, and I don't know where he is anymore.
Ooh.
What's that?
Right. Right.
You're a bit of a pickle, Bob.
See, scorpion man.
Right, let's share.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, very nice. Pretty much what you're about to fight now.
No, I'm going invisible and I'm just going to sit here and watch.
Oh shit, I haven't got Owlbear up. Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, what a noob. What a goddamn noob.
Always one.
I know.
I just want to point out that I've had this tabletop over here set up for 3 weeks now.
3
Pretty
weeks.
Yep.
Because you haven't been doing anything.
We've
been mostly fucking about.
We had two RPG only nights, and then
Oh yeah.
last week. So when we start Thursday, Bob's in a sack.
Oh yeah, shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You guys.
Need help.
Okay, right. Let's share this.
Would you allow me to go
Yeah.
share it?
Let me just. It's going a little bit slow for some reason. Don't know why.
Woo! God, it's cold in here.
Do you have your window open?
No. I think the old double glazing in here don't work, or the heating's not turned on. Bloody freezing it is in this room.
20 and above, by the way. Who got 20 and above? Anyone? No? Not 15 to 20?
Yes, I
15.
have an 18.
18. All right.
Well, bollocks! I wasn't quite expecting that.
Oh, fuck, there's two, the guns.
Oh, well, yeah, the DM did tell me there was 2.
Yeah, see, this just definitely sums up my decision to just go invisible and just watch this because shut the. Oh well, poor Bammy looks like he's fucked.
Bar, finish your go.
Finish my go. Or do I carry on, or is that my go?
Carry on.
Okay, so I get a go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the words of a rather famous dwarf, I call upon enlarge
Ah.
because I'm not a giant. Hello, big scorpion people. Yes, I know. It's me, Barabbaham. Allow me to introduce you to my holy avenger.
Fucking hell. Yeah, he's gonna fucking pox talk him to death.
Yep.
Holy Avenger number 1, 18 points. Well, it's 18 points. It's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yes, I'm going to hit the one that I'm facing. Because that would make sense.
It looks more deadly.
Lovely, that's 15 points of basic damage. Plus the D4 is 18 points of damage. Are these considered undead?
They are aberrations.
They are marvellous. Let's have another couple of D10s at them then, shall we? Another 14, so 32 points of damage, please, Mr. DM.
Is an aberration undead?
Well, you say aberration. It's on here. It says, it's fiends and undead. So maybe.
Oh.
Because an abomination would be considered undead, but it's an aberration.
No, it's an aberration. They're aberrations.
So no, I don't get my Holy Avenger thing. So 18 points with the with my extra thing.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. Yeah.
Just 18 points with the Holy Avenger.
Okay, and then
an attack number 2, 18 to hit again.
hits.
That will be not great. 13 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
And because these things are massively big and scary, the action surge!
Yeah.
We'll throw the action surge 1. That is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Damage. Oh, there we go. 15. Lovely. 16 points of damage with that one. And attack number 2.
This is all on the same one, yeah?
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
all on the same scorpion. No points. Yay! With a natural 20.
Very nice.
That's not going to be too wonderful, though. Without my D10s, it's not as exciting. Okay, that's pretty shit. 7, 14 plus 18 plus this. That's 20 points of damage with attack number 4.
Alright. Well, yeah. You're doing some serious damage. He's trying to deflect it as much as possible, but you have a magical, powerful weapon in your hands, which is, and you're extra large. So you're doing some serious damage to the outer shell of this creature. It's mainly trying to protect its fleshy body, or half of its fleshy body. And have you got anything else? Do you want to do anything else?
No.
All right. So straight away, it's protected itself. It feels threatened, so it's going to try and pinch you with its claws for a 27 on the first and a 15 on the second.
15 misses.
15 misses. All right, great. So that
7
is
to 15. Fuck.
yeah. Just what was it? Oh, right. Okay, 2d8. Sorry, I didn't get these out beforehand, like a moron. Right. And so for that one attack, you take 19 points of
Holy fuck damage.
yeah, holy fuck damage, bludgeoning damage, bludgeoning, and it is going to back away from you, which gives you an opportunity attack.
Oh, goody. 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits. Yep.
14, 16 points of damage.
Okay. 4. Yeah. So it can feel your power, and it's just a little bit scared by it. However, the same one raises up its tail and fires a needle out at you for a 29 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
And oh man, sorry, I've not got these dice out. Why did I not get them out? It does again 19 points of piercing damage, and can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Con saving throw.
Yeah.
Mate, all over that. 27.
Oh, very nice. You take half of this, which is
That's the 19 that I've been hit with.
you take 7 points of poison damage.
What's that? 26 all in all?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm going down, boys. That's ridiculous.
The one behind you makes a body slam attack from behind for a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
It totally misses and stumbles. You dodge out the way, and it goes up towards that one, and it tries to whip you with its tail with a 22 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And deals. Oh, sorry to do this again. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and that ends its turn. That goes to Hans.
Well, in one turn, I am less than half health. So,
Right.
I don't have to fucking go through that again.
Okay. Look. Going to bear with me. Okay. I'm going to cast Storm Spear
Right.
at those two scorpions because it has a range of up to 300 feet. So
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs in its center on the point you choose within range. Sphere remains for the spell's duration. Duration's up to a minute. Till spent. Right, so each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn, they must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. The sphere space is difficult terrain. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the centre of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet of the centre. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 lightning damage. Creatures within 30 feet of the sphere have disadvantage on wisdom and perception checks made to listen.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
I'm going to cast this. But you cast a spell using level spell slot of 5th level or higher. The damage increases for each of its effects by 1d6 for each slot level above 4th. I'll cast it at 5th level then.
What's the radius again? Sorry.
The radius is 20 feet.
All right. Okay. That's 5. That's 10.
So I can cast it from where I am.
20. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. Let's. Right. So. Let's. Bearing in mind that whatever I roll for hit has a +8.
Yeah. All right.
So, Lord have mercy on someone. So, an 18 plus an 8 is 26.
Very nice.
That's on one of them. And
Do you do, if it's an area of attack, do they not automatically get hit and I have to do some kind of save? Do you actually have to roll to hit?
well, it's got here. I do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah. So that's on one of them is that. Yeah. Sorry.
Which one?
Either, and the other one takes 27. So literally, it's just a point different. So they both. So that's to hit. So that's hit both of them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right. So now I do my 3d6.
Yep.
11. Right. So one of them takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the other one takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14, okay.
And for bonus action, I am going to, because for both, because it was both a hit, I have advantage on attack roll. Right. I'm now going to do 4d6 lightning damage.
Okay.
So let's sort this out here. Right, so one of them's going to take 12 points of lightning damage,
Yep.
and the other one one's going to take 9 points of lightning
9.
damage. Yeah.
Oh my god, these... Wow. That's
And
serious.
that's my spell.
Oh, man.
I don't think I can. Can I cast the cantrip as well? Or is that it? Just my spell.
If it's a bonus
The
action...
cantrip is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I take that? Because am I still allowed to use that? Because the bonus action, the lightning, is just an effect of the.
Oh, so you've used your bonus action as the effect, so that bonus action is gone.
Right. Okay. If that's the case, then that's my turn then.
All right. Well, fucking hell. That was good. So, you know, like, every time these guys move, are they, like, in thorns? Is it, like, the thorn spells?
It says here...
Is it concentration?
It is, yeah.
So it stays there?
It's there for up to a minute.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not there for long, but it's there.
I mean, 10 rounds in D&D.
10 rounds, yeah.
But yeah, because they're both within 30 feet of the sphere, you have disadvantage on wisdom checks made to listen, whatever that is. They're saying
disadvantage on wisdom. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So for the next minute, well, it says here each creature in the sphere when it appears or that ends its turn, then must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2 Right, okay, so I'm assuming that when they make their next turn,
yeah,
they have to do a strength saving throw or they take another 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then it will disappear.
All right.
Okay,
sweet. Cool. No, it should stay there. It should stay there, even though because it's concentration up to a minute. So.
Okay, if it stays there, then that's the case then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're kind of in a difficult position now.
Do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm fine where I am. I can don't need to do anything from range at the moment. So.
All right, gravel.
Well, I'm gonna go move myself. Full 1, 6. I'm gonna go load up the heavy sling.
Oh yeah. Oh
with my anchor.
Yeah. Your pickaxe.
Yep, the pickaxe.
Oh, I forgot you still had one left.
Yeah, because you were a dickhead that made me do just one.
It's fun. I think it's a really fun idea, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. So I just go first roll to hit. Wait, 17 to hit.
Which one?
The one with the poison, with the green stinger.
The green stinger. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So that's a 1d100.
1d100. See if you can finish it in one go.
That is 83 points of damage.
Holy shit! Oh man, this thing, it just like spins through the air and just like goes through its neck, and it turns to you, like in a rage. What was it? 80 what?
83 points of damage.
83. Oh my god. Yeah, and he's like bleeding profusely and sort of stumbles. Wow, what a hit. And he rips it out of his neck and snaps it.
You really don't like that, Pepper.
I love it. Maybe you can pick up some more on the way.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Then I'll go load it up again.
Yeah.
But what should I choose? I'll go load up with one of the iron pellets, and I'll fire again.
Imagine if you hit him with a nat 20. That would be double D100.
Yeah, 2 D100s. And that's 17 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
And that was 1d10. One of the iron pellets.
1d10, yeah.
That is 9 points.
9 points, okay.
Of bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage hits the shell of the back cracks the shell slightly. You've done some serious damage to this one. What else you got?
Well, that's my 2 turns, so unless nah, I'll save that for later. When I get closer.
Alright. At the end of this round, the
Oh yeah,
totem...
we got Reynold still.
Reynold, yeah. Sorry, forgot about Reynold.
No, it's your character. If you don't want him to fight, that's up to you.
No, I did want him to fight. He actually got a 12 because I rolled for him earlier, but I forgot.
And he's at war.
Yeah. Where is it? A bit more than that. Where is it? Reynold runs in and goes, charge! Up to Bramaham and takes a switch. No, I'm joking. He pulls out a piece of banner and places it on you and like focuses for a moment, and he heals you for that's a pretty good roll. For 11 points of HP.
Never has a man touched me so lovingly.
And be the last.
Then he's going to maneuver. Oh no, he's that's quite a long way. That how far was that? Oh, that's his full distance, his full movement speed. So he can't move any further from there. And at the end of the round, these totems with the spikes on, they slowly start to spin. These blades start to spin with them. And this thing, the scorpion with a red tail, is right in its path, and it gets caught by the spinning blades. No, that's the wrong one. And takes 10 points of slashing damage as they slowly come to a halt. Bar, you're next.
Yay.
Okay. So there's a timing mechanism.
I would just like to hit them with my Holy Avenger again. With the fact that my Holy Avenger doesn't do the same damage. Well, both of these things have been damaged quite heavily, haven't they?
Yeah,
one of the red ones, you.
One more than the other. Oh shit, no. Forgot about
the one that I hit must have been somewhere close to 80 damage.
It was high damage, yeah, and then the other one got a fucking pickaxe to the neck.
Yeah.
They've both been pretty smashed, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much.
Right, okay. Well, Baramaham's going to drop the concentration. I think it's concentration. No. Oh, it is. He's going to drop the concentration on being big.
Alright.
And he's going to start waving his hands around in front of him. And with his bardic... with his bardic abilities and his little pan flutes, start playing a small tune, and as the tune starts whistling through the air, I'm just going to double check something. Creatures within 20 feet. Put me so that both of them are within 20 feet of me.
Alright, let's have a look. Furthest point is this guy. So, yeah, they're both within 20 feet of you.
Yeah,
There you are.
And then... so I did another 2, 7, 8. I'm going to roll 7 d8. Where's it? good to be. That's a little nice. So for that was really rubbish. Anybody else have any problems? Beyond, right? Okay. So for 41 points of sleep. So with my tune to soothe the savage beast in an attempt to put them to sleep, I've got 41 points of sleep.
You play a beautiful tune, and it catches their attention, but it doesn't put them to sleep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that one that took 83 points into the neck has got more than 41 points of hit points, though?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you threw me off with a comment. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, because you said with the D100, so let's see if you can kill him in one hit, which would mean that he'd have less than 100 hit points.
Ah, sorry. Yeah.
See, there I was paying attention and being clever.
I didn't think you were.
Yeah, there I was paying attention and being clever, and the DM was being a cunt. Right.
So, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Hey, man, the DM lied. Okay. It's completely thrown me off now.
I was talking about the other one.
Very nice, okay?
They were drastically different HPs until that pickaxe hit him. And then it evened it out a bit. Pickaxe.
That's in the game.
Blunt, ancient pickaxe.
You know those tools that the miners use? It's a brilliant when you fire.
Amazing when it's combined with a heavy sling, whatever the fuck that is.
Custom map.
Custom.
Now
Alright.
you can use a heavy crossbow
Well,
or a ballista.
alright, well, my bonus action, I'm just going to do second win.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
That's you. So the one with the red tail is going to move out of that area. So what do I need to do? What saving throw do I need to make?
Saving throw, right? Yeah, it's just you got to succeed on the strength saving throw, or you'll take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So you need to roll a strength saving throw.
Isn't that 20? So 30.
You got what? Sorry, nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you're all right.
So is it just about? So he's going to move around, maneuver himself around this pillar, and get himself into a position here. So that's about 40 feet, which is its maximum movement. And it's going to raise the tail up. And what have we got range wise from the, let's say from the point of the tail as if it was in the center. Okay, so a 30-foot cone, it is going to spray out loads of little needles out of the end of its tail. And I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
All of us?
All of you. It gets all of you.
What, from... What, did he bend round corners then?
What are you talking about?
He's...
Oh shit,
Well,
no,
I'm
sorry.
down
Yeah, I assumed you were Reynold then. Yeah, no, it doesn't get you. It doesn't get you, it gets Reynold.
I
Yeah.
was going to say...
Well, Reynold made it anyway.
15 for barometer.
I know.
Okay, so it does hit me.
Even rolling with a disadvantage, 15 for barometer.
Oh. Okay. What did you get? What did Gravel get?
I got a 14 on my deck save.
Okay, so you both fail.
Cool.
So you take, as these needles come in and pierce you in different and various places, getting into all the chinks in your armor, you take 12 points of piercing damage, and you take. Oh, I've only got 3d8. 19 points of poison damage.
Fuck.
As these needles just come flying in, hundreds of them.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous being penetrated by that many pricks all at once.
Seriously penetrated.
Oh, don't tease me.
The other one.
Hey, Scorpion Man, don't forget me. I want penetration.
Oh, it won't be. You're behind. You're behind.
I know.
that.
I've barely left out now.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. The other one has started its turn in your green zone. So strength saving throw.
Saving throw, please. Yes.
22.
Yeah. Safe.
It moves around Baramaham and moves out of his range to try and get this creature that has dealt so much damage to him. So you get an opportunity attack.
23 to hit
Hits.
and 13 points of damage.
13 points. 41. Just gave it away. Fuck. Oh shit, slip of the tongue. Right, anyway. What happens is it raises up to, like, reveals its belly, and the flesh on its belly, it, like, sort of claws with, like, open up wide and reveal a huge eye that stares at you. And as you look at it, let's see what happens. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Hands.
Wisdom saving throw. They have a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so, saving throw. Sorry, I'm looking at the wisdom down the bottom. No. So, no, that's a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, because I've got +6 on wisdom saving throws in the saving throw box.
So as you look into this eye, so what was that all overall? Sorry, I was just reading something.
Was it 17, 18, 19, 20?
Okay, yeah, no, that's
23.
fine. That's fine. You look into this eye, you look at it, and it shows you a glimpse of an existence that your feeble little mind could never possibly comprehend. But being quite wise, you firm this, and you only take half of this damage. So it is. So you take half of 19. 8. 8? Yeah, 9. 9. It is 9, isn't it? Yeah, 9. You take 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna move in.
Come on then, big boy.
Don't tempt it.
And it's gonna pierce, or try to pierce Gravel.
So has it moved back in within my striking range?
Within your striking range, yeah. So you get another opportunity attack.
Sentinel.
Sentinel, yeah, that's it. I was thinking, yeah, does it work both ways?
Yeah.
Well, myself. Oh,
Oh, Sentinel does, yeah.
21 to hit.
That hits.
And another 13 points of damage.
Very nice, very nice. Where's my pencil gone?
I've got nothing to add because I'm not big anymore.
Well, wherever it been past your, it's got a movement or speed of 0. Then hit.
Okay. We got a major issue. I've lost my pencil. Where's that gone?
Your cat took it.
Have I lost my pencil? Oh, hiding.
Would you like some help of finding your pencil?
Of the laptop.
When you hit a creature with an opportunity turn, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
I should not make too many characters.
As you
No,
hit
that
it, you slice off one of the legs, and it's looking rough with this pickaxe sticking out of its neck. Its head is like sort of jarred over to one side, and the tail is almost going limp. It comes up to make an attack on Gravel
Okay, my stepfather's got a remedy for limp tails.
for a 27 to hit Gravel,
Yeah, that hits.
and does
Look like it's better,
ooh,
jeez.
19 points of piercing damage as it comes in, stabs you right through your armor, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's 19 plus 8.
Alright, you take half of the poison that is injected straight into your body. So you take half of 16, so you take 8 points of poison damage. And that ends its turn. It goes to Hans.
Yes, darling. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast minute meteors.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm fucked.
Yeah, shit yourself, you shall. Okay. So, anyway, up to 120 feet. So yes, I'm going to cast by 6 meteors in my space. And you can expend 1, 2. Okay. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save throw. Okay, so I am going to. Right, I'm doing this at level 4. So what's this? Level when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the number of meteors created increases by 2 for each slot level.
Yeah.
So how many is that in total then? So there's 6 to start with.
Plus
So
2, so 8.
8.
8,
Let's
yeah.
get them up there. 8 of them. Okay, so I'm going to hurl 4 at each of them. So starting with Monsieur Greentail,
Yeah.
could you please roll me a dexterity saving throw, please, for each?
For each one, so you're doing 4 on each. Okay, so I got an
Yeah,
8
so
for the first one. I got
That'll
a
hit.
21 for the second.
That's a miss.
I got a 6 for the third.
That's a hit.
And I got a 16 for the fourth.
That's a hit. So 3 will hit.
16? Sorry,
So-
15. 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, okay.
So you shall take. A total of 20 fire damage
20?
in total. That's all 3 hits.
Oh, right. Okay.
From Mr. Greencow.
As the first fireball flies in, it takes it by surprise, hits it in the neck, and the second one misses, but the other two come down and just totally obliterate this creature, and it explodes like a Death Star.
Okay, and then the other 4, if you could roll me the dexterity saving throws for each 4 of those, please.
So saves for this one. So first one is a 10.
Hits.
Second one is a nat 1.
Hits.
Third one is a 20.
Miss.
Off. And the fourth one is another nat 1.
Hit. So again, 3
sake.
hits, 1 miss. So give me a D6. So in total, that's 23 points of damage.
Oh wow, it's just distracted thinking that all the energy has been focused on the other scorpion type creature, and as it sees it go down, it starts to worry even more. And then out of the blue, these fireballs just absolutely smash it, and it sort of cowers a little bit and goes back slightly. But it doesn't go down, but it is on fire, it's smouldering, its skin is all burnt on the humanoid part.
Awesome. Okay guys, let's go. You can finish this. Okay?
Gravel.
Go get some gravel.
1. How many do I have left? Yep, I'm gonna go find my 2 slings. 2 iron paddocks.
Right. Hey, you know you got your new toy. Don't know if you
Yeah,
forgot about
but
that.
again, no, I haven't forgotten. But that's a melee weapon,
Yeah.
and with my max movement, I can't reach.
Oh right. Is that your
Can't
max
reach.
movement?
30 feet, mate.
30 feet from wherever you were. Well, you're 15 feet from where you were. 20 feet from where you were.
No, I done 25.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got an unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So that's 1d10. +1. So that's a 4. 4 points of damage.
4. Okay.
Second hit is a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
So that's a 2d10s. So that's 8 points.
Yep.
Is it still standing?
Still standing. It takes the rounds, bounces off of it. It's trying to shield itself with its claws as best it can. Its supple humanoid body, which it manages to
Action
do.
surge.
Action surge, very nice.
Oh no, I can't. I already used it.
Did you?
It's on here. It says I already used action surge.
What, since your long rest?
Oh no, I didn't change it. But yeah, I'll use action surge.
Hmm. Is he frozen? You frozen, Ray? I think he's frozen.
He looked at the Medusa.
Yeah.
It's frozen.
Ray, you're back.
Yeah, it says internet connection is unstable.
Oh,
So that was a 15 to hit.
I don't know why yours is unstable. Mine's perfect. We're in the same house.
the 15 misses.
I'll go roll again.
Deflects it away with his claws.
And for a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Final hit with a D10. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. And the second one comes in, actually hits the humanoid fleshiness of it, and it does take even more damage, and it looks worried now, but it's gonna fight on. Have you got anything else?
That's my turn.
Reynold runs in and swings at it, misses, and hits for... Ooh! 12 points of damage. Well done, Reynold. Well done.
Well done, you actually are useful. More useful than the other one.
And he runs in, he swings, and he slices off one of the claws, and it recoils in agony. And at the end of the round, these blades they start turning, and this thing is right in its way. So
It's got up the back.
actually avoid it. It manages to avoid it, unfortunately, and then it goes to Bar.
Get it.
Romney, yeah, I'll go and join old Reginald.
Oh! That's you running in.
I say.
I say, eat Holy Avenger!
Together!
27 points to hit with the first attack.
Yeah, that just about hits with 37. Yeah.
Well, let's try the second one on here. Oh, the second one's 28 to hit.
And the second one, the second one hits. Yeah.
Plus 4. And with the two combined, 28 points of damage.
Swing! It's recoiling. It's trying to get away from you. You slash the other claw off, and then with your final blow, describe the kill.
Well, I'm going to keep this quite simple because I'm tired, so I'd stab him right up the chest and I'd slowly start to open it. But slowly, just like a little cut here, cut. Gently start lifting up his chest. And just as I start to approach the top of the bit where his head is, I throw it up and chop his chin.
Ugh. And you both get splattered in blood.
Yeah! Go, Reginald!
And he just like slumps to the floor, and the tail like whips wildly, narrowly missing your face as that 2 falls to the floor. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh.
Dwayne Johnson was better than you.